So Once Forgiven Now Free has put out this video calling for an open and civilized discussion.
I'm looking forward to your answers, and hopefully we can all have a good, polite discussion.
Why can't I just not shake this feeling that Admiral Akbar would have had something valid to add to this conversation? Thankfully, creationist twaps tend to be kind of funny, and with that in mind, I gave him a reply in the form of Why Do People Laugh at Creationists? Part 40. He then just went on to show just how much he meant what he was saying in his video.
I'm looking forward to your answers, and hopefully we can all have a good, polite discussion.
By leaving this comment. Thanks. I'm glad Thunderfoot responded. It'll make for an interesting dialogue if he doesn't run away like a little girl, that is. Oh, wow. Well, that's impressive, even for a creationist, where you call for a polite discussion and then on your very video leave a comment where you immediately reach for those devastating little girl insults. Way to raise the two-faced bar. And what's more, a childish insult that is just detached from reality. The response that I gave you was, why do people laugh at creationists? Part 40. You know, the part that came after the first 39 episodes. And for some completely unexplained reason, you think that your questions are going to be so devastating they're going to stop the 40-part series of Why Do People Laugh at Creationists in its tracks. God love your optimism, especially with questions like this.
Alright, so now I'm going to pose some difficult questions for Thunderfoot. If atheism is true, how could I possibly be wasting my life?
Oh, dear God, you're right. These are difficult questions. I don't know how I can possibly survive this. I mean, if there's no God, then how can you possibly have wasted your life? I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's right. By definition, if there are no gods, then you've spent your life praying to an empty room. That is by definition. If there are no gods, then you wasted your life praying to them.
If atheism is true, how could I possibly be wasting my life? So please, Thunderfoot, explain to me why my questions are laughable.
So fresh after his last video, where he says he won't resort to name-calling, and then in the comment section resorts to name-calling, he puts up a new video where he says he won't resort to personal attacks and name-calling.
I won't resort to any personal attacks or name-calling.
Followed in his own comment section by the same childish name-calling he said he wouldn't engage in. So in reply to, great video, I hope you get a response, there's a lot to chew on here. There's a lot to chew on, but Thunderfoot's still drinking milk. Lol.
I won't resort to any personal attacks or name-calling.
It's not that I can't tell them apart. It's Thunderfoot subscribes to all of these. If he doesn't, I hope he will respond and correct me. My guess is he'll run away like a little girl. No offense to little girls.
I won't resort to any personal attacks or name-calling.
Look, it's not hard. You don't have to pretend to be a mature adult looking for a mature conversation. Because evidently that's not true from what's written down on the page in black and white. Look, just don't put up a video claiming that you want a civilized and honest conversation with no name-calling if you're going to start name-calling in the very comment section of your own video. Put simply, don't piss on my back and tell me it's raining. So I think Once Forgiven Now Free has earned himself another installment of Why Do People Laugh at Creationists? And it goes without saying that I split off the subject of his honest and virtuous conduct for the simple reason that I really didn't want to dilute a Why Do People Laugh at Creationists video where this guy's going to get metaphorically bitch slapped into another dimension with such trivialities as his dishonesty. But I'm afraid that's going to have to wait for a couple of weeks while I have a few other projects. I know. Ooh, the suspense is killing me.